If there's one thing I don't understand truly is why are there people out there hating on other people and preying on people's downfall? Like why is that a thing? Like why are people being so negative about other people grinding and trying and locking in to trying to become or doing what they love to do to try to become successful? Like why is that why are people hating on that so much? Like I don't understand. Like I don't get it truly. Like why is it there's people out there nitpicking and hating on people for things, for small mistakes or things or small errors that they make in their life? Like why? Like, and that's the problem with people nowadays is that they will see people for the bad things, but they will never see you for who you truly are. Or like they don't see the good things that you do in life, or they won't see you as the good person that you are. They only see you as the they only see you as the person who who makes bad decisions or makes mistakes, and then and when you do make the bad decision or a bad decision or make a mistake or an error, they hate you so much because they want you to fall so hard and they want you to stoop down to their level because they can't succeed in their life. Like it's and you know why? It's because they're stuck. The people who are negatively preying on other people's downfall are the people who can't succeed because they're negative minded. They have a negative mindset. They're weak minded, and they think with their emotions. They can't think logically, and all they do is hate because they have hate in their blood and they hate in their veins, and they speak hate. They're speaking it into existence, and they can't. They can't even shed one light of positivity in anybody because all they want to do is just see people fall and let the world burn before they can even succeed themselves. That's the problem. Like they don't want to see other people succeed because they're down. They just rather pray for other people's downfall and not see other people succeed because they're not going anywhere. Their life is so bad and they're stuck in a rut in their life that they can't move up because of the fact that they are afraid to commit to doing scary things and making the hard decisions in their life. They don't want. They can't take. They're afraid to take risks because they rather stay in their little shell and not break out of it and become the person they always want to become. And that's the problem. Why? How do you know you're gonna fail if you never tried to do it? Like, how do you know? Like, why is there people when I talk to people in conversations, they talk about wanting to do something, but then they don't want to do it. And I'm just here thinking to myself, I'm like, how do you know if you're gonna fail if you haven't even tried? Like, how do you know you're not gonna be able to succeed in what you want to do if you haven't even committed or even tried to pursue it? Like, how do you know? Like, how do you even know? Like, and that's the problem. Like, people nowadays, like it just amazes me, especially scrolling through social media and everything, how much hate that's been posted on social media about certain things, certain people, and they're and talking about so many things going wrong negatively, or they just can't get themselves out of this negative hole because they're so negative minded and all they think is negative. Like they think negative because excuse me, they think negative because that's the outcome they are gonna have is negative. Like if it's because their mindset is so weak and so emotionally out of control, they can't even control themselves, and their mindset is what is playing into what their life, into their blueprint of their life. It's like if you think negative, you're going to get negative outcomes. But if you change your mindset and you think positive, and you stay locked in, you stay committed, and you persevere, you're gonna make it. Like, let's put it this way: failure is not, is not like, mistake is not failure. That's what I was trying to say. Not failure. Mistake is not failure. Just because you make a mistake in your life does not mean you fail. It's an error. It's a mistake that you made on your pathway to success. The only way you fail is if you completely give up. You throw it all away and you let it win. You're like, you know what? I'm done. Like, stopping what you started is failing. But owning up to your mistakes and going back to see what the mistake you made and fixing it and becoming better from it is what's going to make you better as a person and a human being. Is fixing your is going back to see what mistake you made and fixing it, owning up to it and becoming better from it. Like, that's how it works. And people want to complain about life and how hard it is. Like, I had a newsflash for you. Life is not easy. Life is not easy. If life was so easy, everybody would be successful right now. Like, if life was so easy, everyone would be successful. Life is supposed to be a challenge. Life is supposed to challenge you to become better than who you were before, whether it's yesterday or a month ago or 5 months, whatever. Life is supposed to be challenging. Life is supposed to throw you these curveballs to see whether or not you are still committed to the grind even after the curveball has been thrown at you. It's supposed to be challenging. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be difficult. That's why it's called a challenge. That's why life throws you these curveballs. It's a testament to see if you're still willing to go even after the curveball's thrown at you. It's to see whether or not you're still willing enough and committed enough to going at it even after it's been thrown. That's how it is. And if you're not willing to take the hits and take the curveballs that are thrown at you, then you may not be ready. You may not be prepared. Like, if you're willing to just stay in your comfort shell and stay comfortable, you're not gonna know what it's like to feel uncomfortable. Like, in life, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. If you can't handle being uncomfortable or being comfortable with uncomfortability, then you're not gonna be able to succeed if you can't handle discomfort. Like, that's just how it is. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to be able to handle discomfort in your life, no matter what it is, mental, physical, emotional, or all the above, and psychological. If you can't handle being uncomfortable, then you're not going to succeed in life. You're not going to succeed in life. You're not going to succeed in a life that you want to be comfortable with, or go out and succeed and do the things you want to do with your life. Like, that's just how it is. That's how it works. And that's the thing with people nowadays. It's like they want life to be so easy. They want life to be given to them. They want every opportunity handed. But that's not how life works. Life does not hand you opportunities. It does not give you free handouts. You have to go chase those opportunities. You have to go after those opportunities that you want to go after in life. And if you don't go after it now, then the opportunity that you wanted won't be up once you want to do it. Like, it's not gonna, like, the opportunity doesn't last forever. It's only there. It's there when it's there. But if you procrastinate too long, then by the time you want to pursue the opportunity, it might be too late, or you'll be too late, and then you're gonna regret not pursuing it in the first place. Like, that's the biggest thing, is that's another big thing in life is regret. Like if you don't jump on the opportunity or doing something that you want to do, then you're gonna regret it. Like, and put it in these terms. Like if you don't die in regret. Don't die regretting don't die regretting things that you should have done but you never pursued because you let yourself get too comfortable and too lazy and said, you know what, no, I don't want to do it right now. Like, don't be that person that regrets not doing things that you should have done to begin with. Like, and the main point is, like, so many people out there negative out there. Like, stop hating. Like, put it this way, you don't even know what that the person that's grinding or working hard and is trying to become something, you don't know what they're going through in life, and they don't know what you're going through either. But trying to downplay other people's life or trying to, prey on people's downfall and hate them because they're trying to become somebody isn't gonna get you anywhere. It's just gonna keep you stuck. You're just gonna stay where you are, and you're not gonna go anywhere in life. So stop complaining, stop making excuses, and stop trying to prey on other people's downfall and try and say that and try to make their life harder and hate them because of the fact that they're succeeding. Like, if you want to become better, you try it yourself. Like, you don't even know if you're gonna even be able. You don't even know if you're gonna do well if you haven't tried it. Like, if there's something you want to do that you're afraid of doing, do it anyway. Like, take some risks. Like, don't be afraid to go out there and risk it. Sometimes it pays off, other times it may not, but you don't know how it's gonna go until you try it yourself. Like, don't stay in your comfort zone. Get discomfortable or get uncomfortable. Feel that discomfort and just ride the wave. Cause you know what? Cause that's how life goes. It's a wave of a roller. It's a wave of emotions, wave of a roller coaster ride. There's ups and downs and twists and turns, and you don't even know where life's gonna go, but you're just there for the ride, and you're not gonna get off of it until you succeed. And that's how life goes. And stop hating and spread positivity to everyone. Start being more positive minded. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. Become a better person. Don't be that one person that cheers somebody on and says, "Hey, you got this. Go out there and get your revenge, get your redemption, and go out there and show them and go out there and prove yourself and show everyone why you are the one. You are the person. You are the boss man, or you're the leader. You're the person. You're the it factor. Like, you have it. Like, go out there and spread positivity. Stop being so deceitful. Stop being so hateful. Stop being so negative about everyone else. Stop worrying about what other people are doing, and focus on yourself too. Focus on yourself. Look back at your life and ask yourself, what am I doing with my life, and what should I be doing with my life, and what steps should I take to become better, to better myself and my life. Like, be somebody who critiques their own actions and knows and owns up to the mistakes and takes self accountability and says, "Hey, you know what? I messed up. I made a mistake. Life has happened. It happens. Life, something in life like that happens. But you know what? I'm not gonna let that define who I am. I'm gonna use that as fuel, and I'm gonna use that as motivation and to get back, or I should say, get up, dust myself off, and come back stronger and become better than who I was before. Like, use that as fuel to become better. don't be somebody who just lets the other or I should say not let the other person. I'm trying to think of trying to think of some. Don't be somebody who just takes a hit and bows down and lets that whatever you're doing in life. Don't let life beat you down type situation. Don't fold or bend the knee and let life beat you up or bring you down. Be the person that throws punches, gets back up, throws the punches back, and tells life, hey, I'm not gonna bow down to you. I'm not gonna back down. I'm gonna get back up, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna be stronger, and I'm gonna be faster, and I'm gonna be smarter, and I'm going to be that person who's gonna be successful, and nobody's gonna stop me type thing. Like, be that person who comes back stronger from their mistakes, who doesn't let those mistakes define who they are and all that. And I know this is probably a long video. Granted, I'm rambling on about things, but that's just, who I am. That's just what I like to talk about. I hate having to talk about negativity because there's a lot of negativity going on that, people hate and are just spreading so much negativity on, whether it's, in public or on social media or whatever. But you know what? It's got to be said. And you know why? Because I'm not one to shy away or be afraid to talk about negative things, to try and be someone who likes to spread positivity and be like, hey, you know what? You need to lock in. You need to stop being sorry for yourself and dust yourself off and get up and go back out there and show and prove everyone why you deserve to be where you're at and why you're not going to stop grinding and working hard to become successful. That's how it is. And like I said, this overall whole thing in a nutshell is not being so negative on yourself. Change your mindset, become better, and stop hating on everyone else and stop preying on people's downfall and start getting comfortable being uncomfortable. So yeah, that's the main story, and that's the main thing that I wanted to come on and talk about. It's a long rant video, but you know what? It's worth it because it's eventually going to pay off. Hopefully there's people out there that will see it and will get the understanding of the message of what I'm trying to put out there. So hopefully you guys go out there and kick life in the the rear end and just say, hey, I'm not gonna bow down. I'm not going to go be so negative and be like, hey, I'm going to be the person who gets up and comes back stronger from my mistakes and takes self-accountability and owns up to my whatever actions that I took, good or taken, whether it's bad or even, whether it's bad, yeah, because negative actions, you gotta own up to them. But I'm just gonna stop because I'm ranting and I'm rambling, and even though I'm still thinking of what else to say, but I'm not gonna even think about it anymore. But hopefully everyone got the sole purpose. Hopefully everyone here, if you've reached to the end of this, please let me know down in the comments what you think, and like the post. Hopefully this message gets out to a lot of you guys out there who are struggling with how to how to come back stronger in life, or if life is not doing so good. Hopefully I gave you some kind of boost of motivation and hope that you'll come back stronger. And if you are struggling right now in life and are dealing with a negative mindset, just know that I'm cheering for you. You have got, I have faith in you. You are in my you are in my support list, and you've got this. And I'm your number one fan, and will be, whether you know me or not, whether you live close to me or live far away. Doesn't matter. I'm your number one supporter. I am your number one fan. You're gonna get through this, and you're gonna get back up, and you're gonna come back stronger, and you're going to become successful in life. Life is challenging. Life can be hard and difficult, but that's how life goes. But you're not. But you're not meant to fold under pressure. You're meant to. You're meant to come. You're meant to break pressure, and break those, or I would say, break through the barriers, jump over that hurdle, climb that mountain, and become better. And you will get better. Don't let negativity and the negative mindset, don't let those negative things negative voices in your head tell you otherwise. Let the positivity, let the good hope and faith and positivity reach you and be like, hey, you may have made a mistake or an error, but that doesn't mean to stop. You go back, see what you did wrong, fix it, analyze it, fix it, own up, take self-accountability and responsibility, and move forward. And don't stop working, don't stop grinding, don't get comfortable. Don't be somebody who just throws everything out the window and gives up and lets life, take over your life. Like, don't let the negative mindset or excuses take over. Be the reason why you get up and you keep going, no matter how hard life hits you. Just keep going. You've got this. So let me know like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Give it a like. Share if you want. Hopefully this message gets to a lot of people out there, and hopefully I've made something good. Hopefully this video has made you, feel better about yourself, and hopefully gets you up and gets you going to make and get your life started if you haven't already started, or if something knocked you down, get back up. But hopefully this video gets to you guys. I will catch you guys in the next one.